Wiretaps, golf clubs, parties, just a few of the things thrown at the jury today in the Kilpatrick corruption case.
7 Action News investigator Heather Catallo was inside the courtroom today. And Heather, how did the jury react to the wiretaps heard today?
Well, one young woman actually raised her hand and asked the lawyers to play one of the recordings again. We only had a hint of the wiretaps during opening statements, but now the feds are officially playing them for the jury as evidence in this case.
Ooh, thousands, and they hollering about $300.
Just after hearing the wiretaps played for the jury inside the federal courthouse, Bernard Kilpatrick denied misspending any money from the Kilpatrick Civic Fund. Former Detroit Mayor Kwame Kilpatrick, his father Bernard, his longtime friend Bobby Ferguson, and ex-Water Department Director Victor Mercado are all on trial, accused of running a criminal enterprise out of City Hall. Today, the feds focused on father and son, and Special Agent Bob Beckman played wiretaps of Bernard on the phone. In one wiretap, Bernard can be heard talking to a Detroit business owner about a Civic Fund fundraiser that former city treasurer Jeffrey Beasley was holding at the Athenaeum Hotel back in 2007. Bernard Kilpatrick says, quote, "Jeff is having a thing for the mayor tomorrow," and quote, "he wants you to step up," meaning make a donation. Quote, "If you can do $5,000, that would be real cool." During cross-examination, defense attorney John Shea pointed out that Beasley was the one asking for the donation, not Bernard. Bernard and Kwame can also be heard while Bernard was trying to check into the Gaylord Palms Hotel in Orlando. Beckman testified that Bernard tried to use a Civic Fund cashier's check at the hotel, but the hotel needed more information and the check was never cashed. On that Florida trip, Bernard changed to the Marriott Cypress Harbor Hotel to join several other family members. The FBI agent told the jury that $367 was charged to the Civic Fund debit card for that stay. When Agent Beckman was asked whether fundraising was discussed on any of the calls during that trip, he said no. But defense lawyers pointed out that the FBI did not know what the Kilpatricks did every moment of that vacation, and they could have been doing business.
Things come out in stages, and we're just going to have to listen to the whole story. I just don't want to comment on it piecemeal.
The feds also played a recorded call between Kwame Kilpatrick and his sister Ayanna while the former mayor was serving his first sentence inside the Wayne County Jail. They talked about a 90th birthday party they wanted to throw for their grandfather, Marvell Cheeks, at the Athenaeum Hotel, and Kilpatrick can be heard saying, hopefully people will give checks. The hotel received a $2,500 check from the Civic Fund, but that was only a portion of the $7,200 bill.
Certainly we have a defense. You can get a glimmer of it from my cross-examination. How this case is going to unfold is going to be certainly timely.
Defense lawyers are certainly suggesting that community leaders came to that party and that it was in part a Civic Fund event, even though Kilpatrick had been out of office for months at that point. Also today, a golf club salesman testified about a nice set of Nike clubs and a custom golf bag complete with the words "the mayor" embroidered on the bag. The $3,000 set was paid for with a check from the Civic Fund. Stephen and Carolyn.